And everybody mute, please.
Do you want to go first then, Anna? Did you have things to say?
Oh, you're already recording? Okay, well, welcome guys. Thank you so much for being on. It is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. So it's our first official team call of the year. I know we're a little late, but we're here. I'm really excited to hear from Oneida tonight. She came up with this amazing PowerPoint presentation. I went through the whole thing. I was like, wow, this thing has so much information, and I think it's really going to help a lot of us um, who just need the help, with running challenge groups. And I'm going to be one of the first ones to admit that I really suck at challenge groups. So I think this is going to be a great learning tool, even for myself, even for our coaches on the team. And it's something that we could teach everybody as they come on, and make sure that they're doing really good in their challenge groups, because that's basically how you're going to get your coaches, how you're going to be converting your coaches. If you're creating really good challenge groups, it's going to be very easy to convert coaches from there. So I really think that it's important that we really, either as a team, or if you want to partner up, or whatever the case may be, to run really, really good challenge groups. So that's about it. Kim, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I actually have been in a few challenge groups with Oneida since she started about a year ago, right? I think she just celebrated her
Yeah.
anniversary. And actually, a challenge group is what started it for her. And she was in one of the clean eating challenge groups that I had. Um, I'm actually running one now with Jessica Run and Jackie Chapo, which I don't see her on here, and Jessica Marlene. And we're running a clean eating group that has a lot of good people in it, has a lot of good action, and I've taken some tips from Oneida already. So, but recently she started a really awesome one for this new year that's kept on going. She's had a lot of success with this one. I think it's been the best so far. Um, But yeah, I'm so excited for her to share her tips. She's really awesome. We all love Oni, so take it away, Oni.
Okay. Let me see. I gotta share this thing here. Here we go. Okay, so I created this cute little slide for you guys. And I'm assuming if you're on the phone, I don't know, can you see the text? Is it too small? If you're on the computer, I'm sure you can see it.
I can see it good.
Okay. So basically this is how to create awesome challenge groups and how to prepare for them too. And first thing I want to go over is when to start posting your challenge group. You should start announcing your challenge groups 3 weeks in advance. And the reason for that is so that you can give your challengers enough time to get informed by you, because you have to create, a relationship, get to know what their goals are. And sometimes that doesn't happen in one day. You don't get a quick response. It takes sometimes about a week to get someone to say yes, okay. That's in the perfect scenario. Then you need to give them time to purchase their challenge pack. It takes about a week for them to get their package, and they have to prepare for it. They got to read it and go food shopping. So give or take all together, it's about 2 to 3 weeks, for someone to get ready to start your challenge group. So I recommend you start announcing 3 weeks in advance. When you want to post on your Facebook page or Instagram or whatever, network, social network you use, you want to post an eye-catching message about your upcoming challenge group. And what you want to do is you want to begin your message, your caption, with something that grabs attention, something that people can relate to, like, the holidays just passed, and a lot of people were talking about, oh my God, I've eaten too much and I feel like I'm bloated. How do you feel after the holidays? Well, then you work into announcing your challenge. Something that's eye-catching. And it's good to skip lines. It's good to use little emojis, apps. You know, you want to use fonts that grab attention also as people scroll down. At the end of your announcement, you want to do a call to action. You want people to, this is something I'm working on also, because I used to say, oh, please leave me a message if you're interested. And that was something that sounded like a little, like I'm begging, kind of like, you know? So I recommend something more like message me now or go to this link, because you can also add a link from your woohoo.com. I don't know if you heard of it, but a lot of coaches, they use it, and it's pretty awesome. I can post in our team page, and Anna's team page. We can, a link for you to sign up. You could get like maybe 2 or 3 free forms that you can use, and you get a link that you can share on your page, and people can go in and they can fill out the form, and you get information from people and what they need, what are their goals, how they're eating. If you wonder about what questions you want to ask, because you create your own form, you could copy from mine. So you could just click on the link that I'm gonna share with you, and you can copy all the questions I have there and create your own. Also, you may or may not want to mention a specific program in your post. At first I was, because that was like the only program that I really knew besides P90X. But that's what I was putting out there for people to do. That's the only thing I was willing to work on with people, the 21-day fix. But now that I know more of other programs, I leave it open. I don't mention any programs, because you may get a customer that wants to learn how to eat clean, but they're fit already and they just want to build more muscle. And thank God now we have Hammer and Chisel that has everything together, the 21-day fixed eating plan and building muscles. So just, you want to leave it open out there for people, not just 21-day fixed challenge groups. Also, you do not want to give out too many details about the program. Like, you want to tell what it's about. It's about eating clean, working out 30 minutes a day, and nourishing your body. But keep it simple. Don't get too many details. And again, like giving out the name of the program, because people skip you and they'll go and buy it online, and they'll go either to Beachbody or Amazon, and they'll end up ordering without you. And then they message you out of nowhere telling you that they bought it. And then you're like, what, when, how, and that's more work that you have to do, trying to get them to sign you up as their coach, which can be done, and you know that already. But that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to get too much info. You want to also create an image that stops people when they're scrolling down their news feeds. You do not want to use the Beachbody stock images, and you want to make sure that it's something simple, like a nice picture of you smiling, or a fitness picture of you, or you eating something healthy, but make it about you, because you're not selling Beachbody, you're selling your brand. You want to attract people that, that are attracted to you, basically, that are like you. So you want to also, if you don't have any pictures, you want to create a simple text image, because, you can do that too. You have a lot of little apps like Rana. There's quite a few apps out there that I didn't share with you guys, but I'm sure you guys know because you've been using them already. But you could create a simple text image with a motivating quote, with a nice font that stands out, but keep it simple, not too wordy, not too busy, because people are just going to scroll and they're not going to bother, because they're going to think it's like some sort of advertisement or something. If you can't think of any quotes, then just Google them or go into Pinterest. You might even find a nice image in Pinterest. You don't even have to create one. So, a nice motivating quote, and then your caption will be, again, a nice sentence that grabs their attention, and then you work your way into announcing your challenge group and the date and all that stuff. That's right there. something nice to look at, but it's just, you know, it's just not about that. This is actually a sample that Christina shared with us of an excellent post, and I thought it was really cool. Um, you know, this is a guy that's attracting his type of people, which is basically men. The way he starts is, dude, honestly, shit happens. And, you know, and that's right there. A lot of people will be like, okay, what he's talking about. And they're going to start reading into it, and it's going to lead people into an invite to do a challenge, basically, which he also words it a little different. He doesn't say a challenge group or anything. He says an online fitness group, which that's going to probably be my new thing too. But this is like an excellent post. And if you see the picture that he's using, he's doing a before and after when he was, you know, drinking, partying, he was overweight, and that's him now looking fit. So that's a very good post that would definitely grab anybody's attention. And I had to grab one of mine because I couldn't like think of, you know, how far back I had to go into Kim's or Anna's or anybody else, because I know there are many coaches that have excellent ones. But I said, let me use this one, and I can criticize it because it's mine. So this is not so bad. It's not excellent, but it's not so bad. What I like about this one that I used was the picture. Basically, I'm drinking the Shakeology, and I wrote in big simple text, who's down with me? And that's me. That's how I talk, you know? So of course people are gonna be wondering, what is she talking about? And they're gonna read my caption. And then my caption, I made it simple. I said that I'm looking for certain people to lose a certain amount of weight and blah, 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 and what's expected. And if they wanna join, I included my link where they can apply and give me more information about themselves. And that little information there, I can use it to start a conversation with them. So I'm going to show you something that you shouldn't do. That. And that is mine. That is mine when I first started. And it's busy, so busy. And the reason I say do not do this is because who's going to stop and look at this picture and read all the details on it? I included everything on it. And people are going to just scroll by because they're going to say, oh, somebody's selling something. I don't care for that. And also, I didn't use my own picture, and I used the Beachbody stock image, which, you know, and I'm not going to lie, I did get people to join my challenge groups, but it wasn't because of this awesome picture. It was because they already had seen my transformation. Like, they were basically my immediate family and friends that were always on my page. They saw the difference, and they know how I am, and they know that I eat a lot of garbage, and they remember how big I was. So when they saw the transformation, I think I posted a picture of me trying on clothes or something, and they wanted to know what I was doing. So when I posted these crazy pictures up, they were the ones that joined. But if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have grabbed any attention with these pictures. How to invite. Do not post prices. I don't recommend that because a lot of people would just consider it expensive, and they don't know what the value of the package is, and they're just gonna, you know, not even talk to you, not even comment, you know, about it. So you don't want to post prices. If anybody asks you in your comments, what is the cost? You just want to reply, thanks for being interested. I'm going to send you a message, you know, look out for it. And then you start a conversation through a private message. Talk to your family and friends. I would say, especially if you're new already at this, you want to go with your warm network first. You want to talk to your sisters, your cousins, you know, friends at work, people that you're comfortable with. And if they're not ready and they turn you down, so then you tell them, hey, you know, somebody else who might be interested. You wouldn't be embarrassed to ask them because you're comfortable with them. Follow up with your recent and your past conversations, because not everybody's going to see your post. If they're not constantly in your page, they're not going to really see your news feeds. And if you're not liking stuff in their page, they're not going to see you. So you have to reach out to them and let them know that you're having a challenge group. And also, if you need help with some wording, and me, for example, sometimes I get stuck and I don't know what to say. Shocking. Um, I use Becky's scripts and I word it my own way, how I talk, because you don't want to sound like you're reading off of a script. People know how you talk and how you refer to them, so you want to personalize it. Just be you. You want to reach out to your new contacts, the people that you're adding to your social media, and also your friends that you haven't spoken to in a long time, because I'm sure I have many friends that I forget that they're in my page. And the way I try to reconnect with them is I start looking through their page, liking their pictures. I comment on some of them, and that right there is like a chance for me to message them, like especially if they have kids and I haven't seen pictures of their kids in a while. I start writing, oh my God, they've grown, how are you, it's been a while, and start a conversation and eventually invite them to your challenge group. You just want to build a relationship with the people that you have, your friends and and strangers, because you're going to add new people that you really don't know. You build trust and a relationship with these people, and don't make them feel that you're just interested in them buying something from you. Also, let's see. You want to use your Facebook like page to boost your posts. If you have a like page, you can boost the post. You can select the audience that you want to attract and the time that you want the post to go on, how long you want it to be advertised out there. There's certain guidelines you have to follow, and I have been annoyed many times because I get rejected and they don't boost my post because either I ask a question that's considered discriminating, or I'm it's just really silly reasons. And pictures also, you have to have a picture that has less than 20% text on it, no before and afters. So what I've done, I've noticed like Anna was, boost one of her posts. And if I see that it's a good post and it got accepted, I pretty much copy and paste whatever Anna has, and I'll just reword it my way. And sure enough, it gets accepted. So that's what I do. Because I just can't be bothered with trying to figure out, okay, what am I writing wrong that they're not accepting? So that's a good way to boost your post. Go with somebody is boosting theirs, and it's getting attention, and that sounds good, and pretty much copy what they have, but reword it that it looks like it's you. You want to tag and keep your post alive. If you have a significant other on Facebook, or a sister or cousin, somebody that you're really close with, and you have no shame asking, ask them, can I tag you on a post that I'm going to put up about a challenge group that I'm opening? And if they say fine, tag them, because then you're going to get their audience as well. Also, once you tag them, you want to like that post, because you want their post to come up on top of their friends' news feeds. You want to like it, you may want to comment, put a little happy face, whatever you want, but make it come up on their friends' news feeds. If you have an awesome post from the past that you posted and it's not coming up because it's old and nobody's liking it, revive it yourself. Just tag yourself on it or like it, and it will come up again on your friends' news feeds, and you'll see how people start reacting to it. And I don't know if you ever noticed, like, you have an old post and all of a sudden someone commented on your post, and then after like 2 years that it's been posted, you have like 20 new comments in one day because of that one person that posted on it. So that's what happens when you revive, an old post that you had. You could also copy that caption from the old post and use a new picture, if you want to use a new picture. Hashtags. You can use hashtags, and they work really, really well with like pages and with social media outlets that are not private. So if your Facebook page is private, there's no sense in using hashtags, only for fun, I guess, but it's not going to get seen. So unless you want to make that particular post public, you can when you're posting on Facebook. But if everything is private, this is no use for you using hashtags. Do not use common hashtags like Fit Mom, Shakeology, 21 Day Fix, because the only people you're attracting are about 400,000 coaches. And you don't need that. You want to use trending hashtags, you could Google them. You'll find that Twitter, pretty much, there's a site that will come up. If you Google like trending hashtags, there's a site that gives you like every hour the trending hashtags on Twitter. And you get ideas from them, because if it's something that's happening, like I'm not a big Super Bowl fan, but when it's the time of, the football season, you'll get hashtags of the teams that are playing. I don't follow it, but that's what I use. I use whatever team is playing, like Go Patriots or whatever. And because not that I want to attract the guys that are watching Super Bowl, but you have a lot of moms and wives and girlfriends and girls that are like fanatics of college football too, that are following those hashtags. You want to attract people that fit your niche. Is that the word? Is that how you say it, niche? Anyway, like for example, if you like to watch Dance Moms, hashtag Dance Moms, or Walking Dead, Muffin Top is a good one, because you may have a girl posting with no shame about her muffin top, and she's gonna hashtag it, and that's the kind of girl that you want to attract. So the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like you want to hashtag these type of things, because these are the ones where you're going to have moms or wives or women in general just, hashtagging away and looking into it. If you go into chocolate addict, you're going to find people that are confessing that they're chocolate addicts, and you might see me in there too. When and how to start preparing for your page. You are going to open your challenge page 1 week prior to the start date. So if you're starting next Monday, you want to start this Monday. You want to start preparing this Monday. What I do is basically, I already have a theme set up in my head, and I name the page. I usually like to use a theme in my posts, because I want people to, know what the thing is about, whatever. Like right now I have one going on, and it's called Love Me Hot. And it's got this little cute Valentine's Day theme going on. So I named the page, I upload a cover pic, and I add a description, and I add the members. And only members that bought the challenge pack and members that are committed. The reason why I say this is because not everyone that buys a challenge pack wants to be in the challenge group. A lot of people are very shy about it, or they just don't like to go on Facebook much. So those are the ones you have to work with one-on-one. And some people don't have Facebook at all. So you have to work with them one-on-one. But only those people are the ones you're going to add. Organize your page and prepare for the start date. So let's say day one, I'd like to call that whole week, week 0. And I got that idea from one of Autumn's, I'll go into that later, but Autumn Calabrese has a little thing that she, helps you out to set up your own challenge groups. So on week 0, day 1, what I like to post is what's expected of the challenge group and the challengers. And I upload all the files that they're gonna need. Like pretty much everything you see here is what I upload in my 21 Day Fix challenge groups. If it was a different, let's say a hammer and chisel challenge group, I'm going to upload the hammer and chisel tally sheets and, whatever it is that comes with that program, whatever that may help the challengers with that program. So if you look down the list, I put down the weekly accountability challenge, the contest details, dinner options, lunch options, breakfast options, helping hands portion. That's just this little image that I have up there for people to know how to measure foods with their hands, just in case they forget their Tupperwares, the little containers. The tally sheets, the food list, because it's updated with certain things that may not be in the book, and the daily workout schedule. The reason why I put that up there is because you'd be surprised the amount of people that misplace their workout schedule and they have no idea, what workouts to do. And I get asked like a lot of times, oh, which one do I do today? So I put it up there. And throughout the week, I post different things, like maybe one thing a day. One day I'll probably put, remember to weigh in, take your measurements and your before and after pics. You're gonna have those people that do not wanna post their before and after pics, and that's fine, you know, but encourage them to do it for their own sake so they can see the difference. And the measurements. I would tell them to buy measuring tape if they don't have it, but measurements is definitely something that they should do because you can't always rely on the scale. I remind them to go into the super gym and fill out their goals and put in their numbers of their measurements, just to keep track. And it kind of makes them feel motivated to start, you know, and do this on their own too. I tell them to sign up for the Beachbody Challenge and they'll get a free t-shirt at least. I mentioned that there may be a possibility that they can win cash too. Items that they need, such as a mat, dumbbells, and the resistance bands. I also post, you know, with that reminder, the links to Team Beachbody for the mat, for the dumbbells, for the resistance bands. I mean, they don't have to buy it from there, but you know, it helps if they want to buy it. They don't want to go to the stores to get it. They can get it from Team Beachbody. I also post a call to action, like maybe a day or two before the challenge group starts, and it's introduce themselves. And when you do that, you want to introduce yourself because even though they know you, they don't know everything about you. Some people did not start following you since day one when you started your journey. So you want to give a cute introduction about yourself and let them know how you started, what interested you know what interest you had in the program and what goals you had and what is your goal now. You may not be doing the program with them, and it's okay to tell them that you're doing the eating plan but you're doing another workout program, but share your goals with them too because they need to see that they're not alone, that they're not doing this on their own. It's good to make them feel like you're doing it with them. What to post in your challenge group. So you want to be the example. You want to post your meals, you want to post your workouts and your Shakeology daily. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I don't post the workouts daily or the meals. I do, you know, some of the meals, not all of them, but I definitely post my Shakeology daily because that's something that is, you know how amazing it is and how important it is. And you want your challenges to drink it daily too. You want to just be the example. Set up daily hashtag themes. That's something I do for fun to, you know, keep them guessing or keep them, you know, motivated daily. So for example, I Google them and I come up with some myself, and like motivational Monday. And what I do is I share a cute motivational video and I put a little caption also. Fridays, you know, that's our Flex Friday. So that's something that I use it all the time. And, you know, you can use Transformation Tuesdays, Wisdom Wednesdays, or Workout Wednesdays, or I use Wacky Wednesday. And I like it because that's the one that I use to, you know, for call to action, and they win a prize or whatever. Just get creative with your hashtags and use daily themes. Also, you want to inform your challengers why Shakeology is vital and share your personal story of why you love Shakeology, how it changed your life. Thereafter, you can just share facts about Shakeology. And you can also find them in Team Beachbody or, you know, even on Shakeology.com. Just share facts about the amazing things that Shakeology can do for them. Shared success stories from Team Beachbody. You can find them in the success story section, and that could be your Transformation Tuesday post, you know, your hashtag for fun. But definitely show success stories. I like to show ones that people have changed their lives with 21 Day Fix. If I'm doing 21 Day Fix challenge group, I like to post those because, you know, it shows them that anything can happen, especially with this program that they're doing. They're going to say, that could be me. I could do this, you know. You can show anything that, you know, any kind of success story. It can be any program because in the end is like showing them where there's a will, there's a way. But I like to show the 21 Day Fix transformations. You go also ask, if you have a coach or a friend that has an amazing transformation, ask their permission if you can share it on your challenge group. Provide motivation and support. What I do is I like to, once in a while, I post my motivational quotes, and you'll be surprised at the amount of challengers that will post them also, because they're trying to keep themselves motivated, but they're motivating others. Comment and praise your challengers in their post. So if they post something, make sure you like their post, because you want to make it known to them that you saw it. Comment in it too if you have to. You want to praise them. So if you know that they're working out every day, then they're posting all their meals, or they're working hard, and everyone in there is doing their part. But praise them, let them know that you see it, and let it be known so other people can see it too. Coach them by giving them options when you see wrong choices in their meals. So I laugh because my sister is in my current challenge group, and I forget that she's my sister, and we're in a challenge group. So I'm really like, I'm a little like, I'm like the big sister and I'm the little sister. I'm like, what are you eating there? Like, what's in there? That looks like it has too much milk, and somebody wrote that we're funny, that because we're always going back and forth, but it's because, I want to make sure she's doing it right. But any other person, I would kindly tell them, oh, like, for example, somebody had salad with croutons. So I said, is that whole wheat? And she was like, yes. I was like, oh, good, but that's my way of finding out, is that whole wheat, or is that one of those salty croutons that you shouldn't be eating? But you want to point it out, because that way they may not know that they're eating something they shouldn't, and you just want to correct it. Give them an option. But my sister hates me right now because I'm always putting her on blast. Answer all questions, and no question is ever stupid. So, sometimes we get annoyed because we have to repeat ourselves, but it's just, just answer the question. And do not go a day without going down the page and making sure that you've seen all the posts. Because sometimes you're busy, and by the time you get back on the computer or on your phone, you have like 20 new posts in the challenge group. And you want to make sure you see them all, because there may be a question in there, even in the comments. So if you get a notification that so-and-so commented on so-and-so's post, make sure you look at it, because maybe they're asking questions in there and you might miss it. You want to provide tips and recipes. And that's something that, it's really helpful, because a lot of people, they know how to cook, but they run out of ideas. So it really helps them if you share recipes. Tips, I basically get them from Team Beachbody, because they have a section where you can get tips, or you could get it from a credible source online. And pretty much all you have to do is copy the browser link and paste it on your page, and a nice simple caption letting them know what you're sharing. And they can just click on it and be informed. Clean eating recipes. I love going to this website. It's called cleaneatingmag.com. Everything is clean eating, and you'll find like 20-minute meals, 45-minute meals, classic meals turned clean. It's really awesome, and you have so many recipes, and I share a lot of them from that page with the group. I just copy the link and I put the heading, what type of recipe it is, and that's that. Give shout outs. So when credit is due, just give shout outs to people. We have, and Chrissy's in our challenge group right now, and she can vouch to that. Actually, Chrissy is also doing awesome, and she's motivating this person that I'm gonna bring up. But there's one person in our challenge group, Natalia, and she's doing amazing. And we're always like giving her credit, and she's actually motivating our challengers, and she's amazing. And so I noticed that Chrissy was like, oh, you're inspiring me. And she's like, you're inspiring me. And they're both learning from each other. I think Chrissy inspired her to do size, and she's interested in size now. So, it's just amazing. You never know who you're inspiring and who you're going to be inspired by. So let the group know about everybody else's progress, because sometimes you may have that one challenger that's not posting, but she's looking and she may be struggling. But if you, let's say you write about someone who's doing really well in the challenge group, she's going to go look into that person and see what that person is doing. Because again, that person may not be asking you questions, and you're probably thinking, oh, she's not doing it. You know, she's in the page, but she's not doing it. I don't take them out. I keep them in the challenge group, but because you have those silent people in your challenge group. But it's good for you to share progress is made. That way they can go and learn from that person. I have a few apps that you can use to make your life easier. Evernote is one of them. It's pretty much to organize your challenge groups or anything basically. You can create folders, and in those folders you can put all the files that you need to create a 21-day challenge group. I have two of them basically. I have the 21-day fix challenge group, and I have the free clean eating challenge group. And eventually, if I go into a different program and I want to do challenge groups for that, I'll have a folder for that. But you can copy, you can upload and paste your files directly into your challenge groups. It's really cool because, for example, when Max is using my computer and I have all my files in the computer and I need to upload something in my challenge group that I'm setting up, I have it in my phone. I have it in Evernote. So I have no reason to not create the challenge group. You know, I could just copy and paste or upload it directly, and that's it. I'm done. It's a pretty cool app. It's free, but they also have an upgrade version. You can save contacts. You can keep notes in there, meeting reminders. It's just like an office in your phone, basically. Also, if you have a smartphone or a tablet, you probably have Notepad. And I like Notepad because a lot of times I'm scrolling down and I see another coach post something really cool. And instead of like taking pictures, and sometimes my pictures, they get sent to another server that I have because, I'm trying to save space in my phone. I may not see that picture again. So what I do is I copy and I paste the text into my notepad. And in my notepad, I can reword it. I can, write it the way I want to write it, and just copy and paste it and post it in my page. Or I just save it there from whenever I'm ready to post. So it's like having a paper and pen, but, in your phone. And another thing that I use is Hootsuite. And there's also another one called Buffer, which I tried, but it was just too many apps for me. So I just stuck to one. I'm using Hootsuite. And that one is used for when you want to schedule your post in advance. So pretty much you don't need this if you have a like page, because you can schedule your own posts through Facebook, which is also cool. But if for your challenge groups or for your personal page, you can use this, and it's a time saver, because basically what I do, I schedule all the main posts, like the theme post, the motivational videos, the call to action, all those posts, I post them a week before, basically. And then, because it's scheduled Monday through Saturday or Monday through Sunday, I have a 7 o'clock post for each day. And when that day comes, it's going to get loaded into the page at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I have another one like at 12:30, and then maybe another one in the evening. But I don't rely on them either, because you want to check in every day in your challenge groups, and you want to post your meals, and that's something you can't schedule in advance. And also you may come up with something out of the blue, or you may see someone that's repetitively doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and you need to post it right away. That's a different story. But like all the ones that are scheduled ahead of time, this will be definitely saving you a lot of time and stress, because you don't have to think about it on the day of. Accountability games. We have games and prizes. Accountability games. I used two so far. I did use a third method, but it didn't go too well for me. So, I'm only sticking to these two. And they're basically fun, and they keep people accountable, and they participate. And it's funny sometimes, you know, the things that people put up. But the first one is point system, and that's pretty popular. Almost every coach uses that one, and it's pretty much encouraging challengers to post their pictures and stay accountable. And then you have a weekly winner with whoever is the one that has the most points. I'll go into details on how that one works. The next one is call to action, and it's encouraging the challengers to participate and stay accountable. And the winner is picked weekly, but by votes. And this is pretty much what it looks like. This is the point system. And again, I like to do themes. This is what I use before the new year ended. And pretty much I tell them, you put a picture of your groceries, 5 points, workout, 5 points, meals, 2, Shakeology, 2, motivational picture or quote is 1 point. At the end of the week, I'll add them up. Whoever has the most will win the prize. Then in the files, I have the rules and the points again, and the prizes of, you know, for each of the weeks. And that's pretty much, this is a simple one. I think. Then we have here the call to action. If you see to the left, I have the Wacky Wednesday time, and I put it in there like, let me read it to you the way I would say it. Wacky Wednesday time. Oh, you know it's on. So what's your favorite yoga pose? And I want to see it, but in the most random places. We will place votes on the winner, 1 pick only for entry, and prize will be a Fix-A book. And then I put the picture of the book. And then also in the files, this is already up there from day one. You know, I have the rules and, regulations of how I pick my winners. And I also have to put in there challengers only, no coaches, because, it's not fair to the challengers. The coaches are going to be posting left and right. And anyway, the coaches get discounts. And so I like to give my prizes to the challengers. The prizes that I give out are, well, depending how generous you are or how deep your pockets can go, these are the prizes that you can give out, which is pretty much Beachbody items, which water bottles, shaker, the Terry wristband, Fix-8, Hip Hop abs, nothing too expensive. Gift cards to their favorite coffee shop or Amazon. Shakeology samples, like if you're doing a free clean eating group, this is awesome. Like you can give them like 3, depending how much you want to give them, 3 to 5 free samples of Shakeology. These are my resources. These are the things that I use pretty much to do the challenge group. 21 Day Fix Challenge Group Guide. That's the one that Autumn Calabrese has out, and you will find it in Coach Online Office under Sales and Marketing and Product Toolkits. She has 1 post for 21 days. So 21 posts, pretty much. So that right there saves you one of your posts that you don't have to think about. You can use it, just copy and paste. I don't suggest you use the images they use because they're really small and they look horrible. So you can Google them though. I found almost every single image that she used in there in Google, and I just used it from there. I dragged it into the challenge group page. But it really helps. I think when I started using that was when I was getting better at the challenge groups. Teambeachbody.com, Get Fit and Eat Smart tabs. It's good to go in there and grab some tips. You get the recipes, Shakeology recipes, food recipes, nutrition tips, fitness tips. You can always rely on that. Also in Team Beachbody, you can go in there for success stories. And, like I said, you can also go into your friends' pages, coaches that have great success stories. CleanEatingMag.com and SkinnyTaste.com. I go there to grab some recipes. I also have some PDF files here that I'm going to put up in the Team Spectrum Fitness page that has like really good clean eating recipes for like the whole week. I'll put it up there so you can grab it. You can use it, and you can for yourself personally and for your challenge groups. I named this Oneida's challenge group post ideas, but this is something that I pretty much copied from something that Kim gave me. She found Amita Myron, I don't know how to say her name, but she had this, this document with posts for like 30 days, for a 30-day challenge group. And it was all over the place with a lot of typos and really messy. So I kind of fixed it. Hopefully there are no typos in there. And that's what I use. That's what I have been using. And some of them are repetitive, but instead of doing a repetitive thing, just reword it. But it really helps because she gives a lot of ideas, basically, like what to share about Shakeology. Excuse me. And it helps. You have 30 days, but out of 30 days you're probably going to use 21. So you gotta have to figure out on some of them, because I think she has measuring day on Friday. I changed it where it falls on a Sunday, so I'm going to put it up in the page also so that you can use that for your challenge groups. And that is pretty much it. Question?
Hey, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I have so many notes. I don't know about you guys. I actually was gonna ask you to share those challenge group documents, which you already said that you would. So that's super awesome. Does anybody have any questions for Oneida? Anybody?
Can you post the actual slideshow in our team page?
I guess I could.
The PowerPoint. Yeah, we can post it.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we're gonna
Can I put a PowerPoint up there?
You can attach it as a file.
I
yeah,
could?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that you can, and then we recorded the call anyway, but yeah, that's much easier to look at.
I'll share it because hey, I will share it. I'll share anything that helps you, because I copy from other people and that's what helped me, and then I reword it and I make it up in my own little ways.
Yeah, well, you have to find inspiration from other people and then just do your own thing.
Yeah.
If not, there's email, so she can email it. So
thanks, Anna, for your boosted posts.
Anytime. I'm still learning.
It's annoying because I always got rejected. I'm like, gosh, I can't boost the post. So then I would see Anna like sponsored. I'm like, hers is getting accepted. I'm just copying and pasting and rewording it a little bit. But that's pretty much what I do.
I remember when you told me that the 21-day fix guide, that you were gonna start using it, and that wasn't too long ago, and I've really seen a difference.
Yeah.
A lot of what you're including, and I actually used the whole hashtag thing in the clean eating group too. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm gonna try and do some wacky something.
Wacky Wednesday.
In a clean eating group?
Yeah.
I don't know, ideas?
Wacky Wednesdays? Well, the squats. That was funny.
That's true. We could do the whole squat.
I had the girls do squats in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Squats and like eating something. Squats and like drinking Shakeology if they have Shakeology, or drinking water.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the water challenge too. Water Wednesday. We could do that.
Yeah, I do Thirsty Thursdays. I do that.
Oh,
Thursday
we could do water Wednesday.
Chug it up. But the Wacky Wednesday, I had one of them where I said, I want to see everybody do 10 squats in the bathroom every time they go. So the one that posts the most pictures squatting in the bathroom gets a prize. And the one that won, I mean, this is, again, it's that lady Migdalia. And it was hilarious.
The kids were doing squats in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So does anybody else have any questions? No, if not, we'll call it a night. It's gonna be 10 o'clock.
Great job, Oni.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you did. You did a really amazing job. Everybody go and blow up her page.
Oh,
We were just soaking up.
Let's take a picture. The Miss
Yay.
Tiffany's is here. You guys ready?
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Alrighty.
Cool. All right, guys. Have a good night, and let's keep focusing on the Team Cup, guys. Rock the
Bye.
Yes.
challenge groups. Good night.
Yes. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.